Hey, what's going on guys, it is Lasty here and welcome to episode 3 of the Random Pick, the series where we generate two random numbers, go to that corresponding page on the market and pick two high rated gold players. If you guys are looking to buy some coins, be sure to check out FIFA Coin Traders. They're going to offer you a fast and reliable service for you guys and their links will be in the description. But getting on to this, our first number we generated was a page number 4 and for a minute there I'm thinking Vidal is the player, but then we spot that it's actually Yaya Toure. So that's pretty awesome. I do love a bit of Yaya Toure on this game. Definitely one of my favourite players. In fact, I was actually saying to the lads the other day that my squad builders haven't had enough Yaya in them recently, so that was very lucky. Looking forward to sticking him in a cool team. The second one we got, the second page number we got was 37, so I've sped up the pages here because otherwise it would take absolutely forever. And on page 37 we managed to get none other than Schweinsteiger. Another nice high rated, really good rock of a player in the centre midfield. So right from the get-go I knew that this team was going to be something which I was going to really enjoy. A lot more than the last video I did with Marquisio and Yaya Toure. So we go in here and we name our squad, obviously Random Pick EP3. And then I'm busy thinking at this point in time, what formation am I going to go with? And what I ended up doing after a little bit of time on Foothead, I decided to end up going with the 4-3-3. Haven't used it for a while, and there's lots of centre mid spots there available, so that is what I did. And here you'll just see me going out into the market, trying my luck at buying a Yaya Toure. Not quite sure what his price is, so we gradually bring it down on the buy it now until we find a 24.5k bin there. So we put him in the watch list. We go and check what the 4-3-3 option would be available, because you know, if it's around 3,000 coins more, then perhaps it's worth buying, just because obviously I'm going to have to buy a formation card, and I know myself that a 4-3-3 is normally about 3.5k if you're looking for just a quick cheap, you know, well not cheap but a quick bin option. So we end up just going buying this Yaya in the wrong formation, because we know that we'll go and put him in the right one in a moment. So we put him in the club here, and he's going to play our central centre mid role, which, you know, great. He's a nice pacey big rock of a player, so that's awesome. And then we just go out into the market and test our luck with the Schweinsteigers. Wasn't quite sure what his price was going to be, so we do a little bit of chopping and changing. We realised that it's somewhere between 40 and 45k, and I randomly, I believe I end up picking one up for 40k here, just because I could see that they were about 43 bin, and this one right here was the only one on the page. Been on the market for 3 minutes. And was about 4k cheaper than most of them on the market, so I decided to pick him up. Know that I could probably make some profit on him when I go to sell him. Stick him in the squad at right centre midfield. So this is what we're starting off with. This is what it's going to look like. We've got Yaya in the centre and then Bastion over on the right hand side. And the team we actually went with was this. It's actually a pretty beastly little squad. If you just take a look at it, we've got a few informs there. In goal we've got the inform Courtois or Courtois. I'm not quite sure how you're going to pronounce it, but he's from one of the latest team of the weeks, and he is godly, by the way. Then we've got Philip Lahm at right back, getting that absolute perfect chem with Schweinsteiger. Gone with a bit of a Belgium theme in the centre backs, going with Vincent Kompany and the inform Jan Vertonghen, who was actually a really good centre back. Little lacking in pace. I know 71's decent enough, but he did feel maybe a bit sluggish sometimes. I wanted to use the inform Kieran Gibbs, since as I've never ever used him before. He's a lot of coins at around, I think I got him for 67,000 coins, which is an awful lot. Inform Steven Gerrard cost me about 150k and was not worth it at all. Then we get onto the two main players of this squad. Yaya Toure, as you saw, cost me 24.5k and has some really good stats there, as you can see. Same with Bastion, a little slower, a little bit more expensive, but probably a little bit more well-rounded in those stats there. Then we go off with an Arjen Robben at the right wing spot, as we always know he's going to do great. Asaidi over on the left hand side is a fantastic player, and then the inform Adel Taarabt. So we've got a couple of 5-star skillers in there. We've got one 4-star skiller and some nice pace and stuff, and just a really solid central midfield there. So that is the squad. Let's show you some goals that I got with this team. First goal here is from Asaidi. Nice little knockdown, controls it nicely, and has the, you know, the pace and the touch to be able to knock that past the keeper straight away. This is the sort of shot you're going to be able to do with Gerrard. I didn't really enjoy Gerrard, to be honest, but he did get that nice goal for me. Absolute thunderbolt of a header there from Jan Vertonghen. What a beast he was in the air. Really enjoyed him. And then look at this from Philipp Lahm. Was not expecting that. That was a hell of a goal. Nice one off the post there. Gotta love a bit of Philipp Lahm. Yaya Toure, godly player. Love him to bits. You know, I'd use him in so many squads. He's just so good. I mean, that running scoop turn that just happened there is something which I do all the time with 5-star skillers, and the fact that he can shoot on both feet as well is just absolutely godly. Arjen Robben, you know, netted loads of goals for me as per usual. He's a really good card on this game. Still haven't used his inform, so expect to see that coming up in a near squad builder for you guys when I do a nice expensive squad. I believe this was cool. I absolutely nutmegged the central defender there with Toure on a running scoop and then played it through to Robben, who just casually finished it. Now we're on to the clips of Schweinsteiger and Yaya, and I'm just testing the waters here with a couple of long shots here with Bastian. As you can see, he's got a lot of power, and that took a pretty decent save there from the keeper in order to keep that one out. I believe I do score a penalty with him here. He's got some nice penalty stats, and you know, an easy finish into the top of the net. And then the one decent goal that I did manage to get with him in the games I played was against this random guy online. Nice strength, nice roulette, and a powerful finish into the top of the net. Lovely goal. That just goes to show you exactly what Schweinsteiger can do. He is a bit slow, but if he gets the space, he's going to unleash an absolute thunderbolt. Here's Yaya doing his thing. He's a bit more pacey, and that was a pretty close shot there. I believe this is a nice goal. He's got the strength there to win the ball back, and a lovely, powerful, low finish underneath the goalkeeper to go in the back of the net. And this is probably my favourite goal I scored with either one of them. Managed to just about get away from the defender here, and then a smasher off the bar. Lovely goal, peach of a goal. So those are the goals that I managed to get with this team. Let's go through and pick out a couple of the standout players. I would definitely say Inform Courtois as a goalkeeper was absolutely godly. That 90 handling, 85 reflexes paid off so well for me. Inform Vertonghen at centre back would be my pick of the defence, and the second one would probably be Philipp Lahm. He scored a lovely goal for me. Gerrard was wasted. Yaya Toure, we're going to get onto him. We're going to give him a really good rating. I'd say an 8 or an 8.5 out of 10. He's so solid. Look at them stats across the board there. He just does the job perfectly for your centre midfielder. And then I think we'd probably give Bastian half a star less than what we would give Yaya. So if we're saying Yaya's an 8.5, then Bastian's an 8. Two really solid players. They both do defensive work incredibly well, and both going forward have great long shots and stuff, so that's brilliant. Robben was great as normal. Asaidi, again, such a great player for 1,500 coins or 1,000 coins or whatever you're going to pay. And then Yaya Toure, he's slowly rising in price, getting towards 100k nowadays, but so worth it. A really great squad, the price of which is on your screen right now. I believe it was about 830k. If this video could get to 1,000 likes, I would be eternally grateful, guys. Catch you next time. Peace.